official start here going. Alrighty. So, for those of you who don't know, we are currently at the ruins in the desert. On the last Ragnarok map, this is where we had our last community center. And the goal of this death run, for those of you who don't know, is to run from here currently at the ruins to the new community center in the desert. Now, the new community center is actually over in Highlands. Where we had our last community center, and there's a wild Daryl sleeping. And the goal of this, it's over in the Highlands. And run from here at the watchtower, or what people call the lighthouse. Now, the new community center. Now, we're not going to have to go over the mountains. I'm going to go this way, but I'll back and redo it in a second here. It's over in the Highlands. We're not going to have to go over those mountains, because I watched a little bit of the guys doing a death run earlier. We're not going to have a bit of a sneakiness once we go across this bridge here. It's over in the Highlands. Where we go up here, have to go magically on the other side. And then there's a bit more fun over on that side, and then hopefully we get to the lighthouse. Sneakiness. Now, once we go across this, let's see how many times I die. Where we go up here and start to do this fishing on the other side. And then there's a bit more fun over on that side, and then hopefully we get to the lighthouse. Now, sorry, just had to make sure my chat was viewable in case any of you start commenting. So, let's do it. Alright. We're going to run out. We're going to run down. Now, there are some torches along the way to help guide you so nobody gets lost. Of course, getting lost leads to more death, which could be more entertaining, but at the same time, it's late here on a Saturday evening. As much as I love this game, I do not want to be up ridiculously long, which could be more entertaining, but it's late here on a Saturday evening. I do have a couple levels that I love this game I put in to be up ridiculously long. I'm going to put those into stamina. So, yeah, what you saw there right quick was a few of the mods that we have. I'll go over those after. Yeah, so what I did is I joined the others at the CC by spawning in an area that's nearby. Got tribed up, and then I died so I could spawn at the beds that they had set up over here. And that allows me, I joined the others at the CC by spawning in an area that's nearby. And that allowed me to spawn at the beds for one, but two, so that they could see all my glorious deaths while I attempt this. And that allowed me, I joined the others at the CC by spawning. I was warned that water was going to be something that we'd be spawned at the beds for one. Might need to worry about, so that they could see if there is a way to get it over there. Because if we don't have water when we go to the second part, I warned that water was going to be something that might have some issues. And I believe it was Jendaya who actually died over there because overheating and dehydration. Have water when we go to the second part. Warned that water was going to be something that might have some naturally without these little additions here, you wouldn't be able to cross this bridge. Die. And they were set down by a rally. Overheating, and what he did is he put them down as an admin outside of what was formed as the Geeks tribe, so that they can't be touched. And if you try to build over here, and they were set down by a rally. Go this way. If what he did is he put them down as an admin outside of what was formed as the Geeks tribe. You're bloody for a reason that they can't be touched. And if you try to build over here, yeah, so that way it will be registered as an enemy tribe. Now, I know the lights go that way, but we're going to go try and get some of that water. Sorry. Yeah, so that way it will be registered as now, I believe it was UTC who joked about bonus points if you tame a Ebola. So, let's give that some berries. And let's see if it's awake when I come back from getting water. And there's the water there. So, let's give that some berries. Fortunately, this is Capro country, so I don't want to just jump down in the water and try to swim back to that beach. pagos. I'm not too worried. I have some narco berries. Fortunately, this is last slot, so I don't want to just jump down and take those. Swim back to that. I doubt they'll tame from them. Don't care if they tame from them. Beach. It's just something that pagos. I'm not too worried. Taking something else. Normally, I have a demo gun, which is an S+ item for those who don't know. Allows you to pick up structures. And the crafting cost of that is 1 thatch. So it's a very cheap item that I can easily get again while out and about in case those dang pagos steal it. And the crafting cost of that water refilled, got my stam refilled. It's a very cheap. A few more berries. Easily get again back and while out and about in case see what they have in store. Dang pagos steal it. Crafting cost of that water refilled, stam refilled, very cheap. A few more berries, easily get again back and while out and about see what they have in store. Dang pagos steal it. Lystro. Crafting cost of that water refilled, stam refilled, very cheap. A few more berries, easily get again back and it's still further up here where I left it. See what they have in store. Dang pagos steal it. Be my luck, I can't find that jerboa. Is it? Oh, crap. It's still further up here where I left it. Alright, I will take a look at trying to figure out what's doing that in just a second. Is it? Oh, crap. It's still further up here where I left it. Alright, I will take a look at trying to figure out what's doing that in just a second. No, there we go. Is it? Alright, let's see what's causing this echo. Alright, I will take a look at trying to figure out what's doing that in just a second. It might just be my location because some of the baffles I had up fell. Alright, let's see what's causing this echo. I don't really have the ability to put them back up. How bad is it, Silver Star? Tolerable or really bad? It might just be my location because some of the baffles I had up fell. Okay. So the sound level's good, you can understand, it's just an echo. How bad is it, Silver Star? I noticed the issue a while ago, and then I put up some baffles and I forgot they fell before doing this. So that's why they're not back up.
The sound level's good, you can understand, it's just an echo.
How bad is it? I will probably put them back up once we... I noticed the issue a while ago, and then I put up some baffles and I forgot they fell. I'll put them back up once we get to where we're going, take a quick break, put them up, and then I'll stream for a little bit as we work around the CC, get some levels, and then I'll probably end the stream there. I'll put them back up once we get to where we're going, take a quick break, put them up, and then I'll stream for a little bit as we up the hill, CC, get some levels. Tucked away here, this is set to public use, and there's only a couple on the map. We're not going here, and this is where we were. This is where we want to go. As long as we're all good. Set to public use. And there's only a couple on the map. Weird. Not going. It's not the. And this is where we were. This is where we want to go. As long as we're all good. I'll definitely look into it more once we get to the CC, and I'm not in an area where I have a. There's only a couple on the map. Oh, and the volcanoes on. And this is where we were. This is where we want to go. I'll definitely look into it more once we get to the CC, and I'm not in an area where I have a. Well, he wasn't kidding. It really does look good with the lava. I'm not in an area where I have a. Well, he wasn't kidding. It really does look good with the lava. I think I made a no-no. There we go. Dying from the heat. Drop down. And head to the sandy beach to the right. So right over there. And perfect. There's still plenty. So on here is a glider suit. And head to the sandy beach tour. And that is an aberration item. So let's go. And we try to survive. Glider suit. recall, it was Riley's intention that we land on the beach and run all the way. I know some people were actually flying as far as they can. Try to survive. Go follow Brian. I should just not fly down to the beach full of deadly Megalania. As far as they can. Melania. Try to survive. Oh, let's go a little bit past that. That Megalania? I don't know. Oh, no. Well, ouch. Past the super deadly stuff, I think. Follow the shore till you make it home. You're catching. And there's somebody, Sweetie. Sweetie is flying by stuff, I think. Follow the shore till you make it. I actually thought this was going to take longer. So unless I die, and there's somebody, of course I just jinxed it. So unless I die, so of course I just jinxed it. My weight could be an issue too. So I know they were originally going to build off the beach, and then they moved to the watchtower. So we are going to move to that beach spot first, count that as a checkpoint off the beach, and then go to the watchtower. Count that as the end. So we are going to move to that beach spot first, count that as a checkpoint off the beach, and then go to the watchtower. Count that as the end. Somebody's got a wall up already. That's not good. Is that wall up already? Oh no. Oh, I didn't look at the temperature. Oh no. Now we'll be able to redo it from the volcano area. Respawn, teleport straight there, and just teleport up. That's when it started, as you saw. I was hoping to avoid that. Redo it from. It's going back up. Might be okay. Teleport straight there, and just teleport up. That's when it started, so. Avoid that. It's going back up. Might be okay. I can run, so that's a start. Let's take some carrots. So that's a start. Replenish food and water. Not much, but replenish food. Just put that a bit more into some stamina. Get them up for you guys. I don't know how bad it is on your end. And let's keep going. The first one is just up here. If not, we're just going to go straight to the lighthouse. And let's keep going. That's it. I'm totally going to run into a giga now. The first one is just up here. Yeah. You know the rough carrots are good when they have a good crunch. Actually, I forgot to ask, is the game sound coming in for you? Because apparently I'm not hearing anything in my headphones. I don't know if it's an issue with my connections on my end, I was wondering if it was picking it up on stream. I forgot to ask. That would be great. See if I can buy a horse. I was wondering if it was picking it up on. We're gonna have an issue again soon where I start dying. Start dying. Accidentally spooked it. Oh no. Ah. Stupid ice cube. So I lowered it down on my actual computer, not just in game. So if it's quieter now, let me know. If not, I'll lower it in game. Stupid ice cube. So I lowered it down on my actual so close. I don't know if I can make it. Computer, not just in game. So there's the spot down there. It's quieter now. Let me know. If not, I'll lower it in game. Stupid ice cube. So I lowered it down on my actual so close. I don't know if I can make it. Computer, not just in game. So there's the spot down there. It's quieter now. Let me know. If not, I'll lower it in game. Ice cube. Perfect. So at least you guys are getting the game sounds. So close. I don't know if I can make it. It's all that matters. That and my beautiful echoey voice. Alright. Perfect. So at least you guys are getting the game sounds. Any second. That and my beautiful echoey voice. I'm more worried about the Jerboa than me. There it is. So at least you guys are getting the game sounds. Alright. Any second. So what we're gonna do? I'm more worried about the Jerboa. And go back to the bunk beds at the start and teleport to the halfway point. Yeah, that's my plan, Silver. When I get to that tower, I'm gonna. So what we're gonna do? So there was a Jerboa. I saw bunk beds at the start and teleport to the halfway point. Yeah, when I get to the end there, I'm gonna. Yeah, that's my plan, Silver. When I get to that, try and see what I can do to fix that. So what we're gonna do? So there was a and we're at the top. Yeah, when I get to the end there, that poor Jerboa. Yeah, that's my plan, Silver. When I get to that, try and see what I can do to fix that. Yeah, volcano's off, so I can probably just run straight down. Yeah, try and see what I can do to fix that. Of course, it'll be my luck that it magically turns back on while I'm running down. Volcano's off, so I can probably just run straight down. Yeah. Turn that back off. Try and see what I can do to fix that. Of course, it'll be my luck that it magically turns back on while I'm running down. Volcano's off, so I can probably just run straight down. I think we might have to turn that back off. I think there was a... Yeah, this corner's open. It'll be my luck that it magically turns back on while I'm running down. Now we're going to cheat and fly as far as we can. I think we might have to... Of course I know I can't put my shirt on my head. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Said no one ever. Alright. Now we're going to cheat and fly as far as we can. Put that on my fly. Of course I know I can't put my shirt on my head. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Said no one ever. Alright. Now by auto fly I simply mean that I'm just not looking at my screen. Fly. Of course I know I can't put my shirt on my head. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Said no one ever. Alright. Now by auto fly I simply mean that I'm just not looking at my screen. And then tabbing out so that I don't accidentally move. Keep going as straight as I can. There's that point there so that I don't accidentally move. I suppose this way too I can point out stuff with my mouse. Not that I need to, because most people at this point are familiar enough with Ragnarok. There's that
point there.
Excited to see what the rag devs have put into extinction, because for people who don't know, they are working as part of the wildcard team on the new
familiar enough with Ragnarok
expansion coming out, which I find funny that they announced for the start of November in their release for it, and then in Steam it says the end of November. So clearly they're already waiting to, which are preparing to push it back again. The start of November in their release for it, and then in Steam it says the end of November is still there. So clearly they're already waiting to, which are preparing to push it back again. The start of November. Some more crunchy carrots. In their release. Actually, I think I passed that, but there'll be more spots for them. November is still there. So clearly they're already waiting to, which are preparing to push it back again. Still some more crunchy carrots. In their release. Actually, I think I passed that, but there'll be more spots for them. Still there. No, they definitely don't ever release it on time. Honestly, I'm expecting at least mid-December. Since they announced the beginning of November, they preemptively put the end of November, so I'm expecting at least the middle of December. Honestly, I'm expecting at least mid-December. Wildcard logic, giving us a countdown to start a countdown for a countdown, because we all love countdowns. They preemptively put the end of November, so I'm expecting at least the middle of December. Honestly, I'm expecting at least. Should grab some water while I was down near the shore. Giving us a countdown, start a countdown for a countdown, because we all love countdowns. Those horses are standing hardly still. Oh, that's because one of them's. I think that was it UR or? Yeah, it's UR. Those horses are standing hardly still. But that's a good sign, because it means I'm close to my dead body. Let's just go get some water. January? But that's a good sign. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm at least going to give them the benefit of the doubt this time, since they did that preemptive pushback. Whether they meant to or not. January? But that's a good sign. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm at least going to give them the benefit of the doubt this time, since they did that preemptive pushback. Oh, whether they meant to my body. We're doing okay. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm just going to give them the benefit of the doubt this time, since they did that preemptive pushback. Oh, whether they meant my body. Alright. We got an ice cube now, but this is our first ice cube, so we might be okay. At least okay until I get to that point where I was going to count as a checkpoint, because the Highlands Northeast spawn is basically right there in that little lake, so we might be okay. And he's alive! Okay until I get to that point where with a level and berries. Going to count as a checkpoint, because this Highlands and all this, so I can... It's basically right there in that little lake, so we might be okay. I don't want to pump point to lake right now, but I might have to. With a level and berries. Maybe not. Checkpoint. Highlands and all this, so I can... It's basically right there in that little lake, so we might be okay. Get rid of those. And he's alive! With a level. I know I have a second one of those, which is 24 pounds, so that doesn't help. Yeah, that should be fine. And he's alive. With a level. I have a second one of those, which is 24 pounds. Yeah. So that doesn't help. I'm just really happy that they said that the Titans in the new expansion are going to be tameable. Oh, I was expecting that to hurt far more. And that they said that there's more than one, each with a different style, so I'm going to thoroughly enjoy trying to figure that out. I'm just really happy that they said that the Titans in the new expansion and of course this is this Ragnarok will be reclustered with our other vanilla light map style, so which is all the vanilla maps. So we have the island, scorched earth, and aberration. So naturally, this Ragnarok expansion drops, we will more likely than not add that light on our maps style, which is all the vanilla maps. So we have the island, scorched earth, and aberration, so naturally, if this Ragnarok expansion drops, we will more likely than not have that on our maps, which is all the vanilla maps, so the island, scorched earth, and aberrations, so naturally expansion drops. So having all 4 vanilla cluster or vanilla maps, DLCs, and Ragnarok should be a really good cluster. And of course, so having all 4 figuring out a death run for extinction. Vanilla cluster. Hopefully I'll be there next time with the actual rest of the group, and that would be a streamed event with everybody. Should be a really good cluster. There's one of my old bodies, of course. So having all from when I went to get tribed up for extinction. Vanilla cluster. Hopefully I'll be there next time with the actual rest of the group and not running around the long way. Streamed event dumb. Everybody. Let's head up here. There's one of my old bodies, of course. So having all from when I went to get tribed up, get marched on by Giga. Hopefully I'll be there next time with the saving time and not running around the long way. So it was dumb. Everybody. Let's head up here. There's one of my old bodies. Still need to go. I went to get tried to get marched on by Giga. Hopefully I'll be there next time with the saving time and not running around the long way. So it was dumb. Everybody. Let's head up here. Well, second time's the charm. Stupid weather. Of course, I'm counting my chickens before they hatch again, but at this point, we're probably okay. As it's properly in my sights there. It's still a bit dark, but I think it's still brighter for you guys than it is for me. At this point, or darker, I really don't remember. As it's properly in my sights there. It's still a bit dark, but I think it's still brighter for you guys than it is for me. At this point, or darker, I really don't remember. As it's properly in my sights there. All right. Nope. 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 I am not gonna die jumping off a cliff. Nope. 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 All right. Nope. 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 I am not gonna die jumping off a cliff. Nope, nope, nope. Alright. Nope. Nope. Ugh, out of stamp. So close. So close. I'm not gonna die jumping off a cliff. Oh, I think someone's got a fancy aviary. Aviary words going up right there. Ugh, out of stamp. So close. So close. Oh, I know a guy whose last name's Avery. Someone's got a fancy Avery. Avery. Words going up right there. Random things. Random things. And there's that body that I... Oh, I know a guy who committed suicide with to spawn over at the start. Avery. Words. And in range of the shared XP. Random things. And there's that awesome body that I... Oh, I know a guy who committed suicide with to spawn over at the start. And in range of the shared XP. Brightly painted already. Love it. Not hard to do with some of the mods that we have. Committed suicide. This is barn. Yep. In range of the shared XP. Brightly painted already. Love it. And here'd probably be some food. Not hard to do with some of the mods that we have. Barn. Okay. Brightly painted already. And here'd probably be some food. Not hard to do with some of the mods that we have. So I could try and figure out who's working on a water pen or workshop and maybe work on that in a minute. But first things first. Let's so I can try and figure out up near the fire on, and hopefully out of people's way. Maybe work on that in a minute. And we'll take a quick break so that I can try and figure out that sound issue. And we're not that far in, but near the fire. Might as well use it as a bathroom break here, guys. So I'm just gonna swap screens for a second to mute my mic, and we'll take a quick break so that I can try and figure out that sound issue. And we're not that far in, but near the fire. Might as well use it as a bathroom break here, guys. So I'm just gonna swap screens for a second to mute my mic, and we'll take a quick break so that I can Alright, let's give that a test. If anybody's still around, Silver, if you're still there, go ahead and let me know how that sounds. Alright, let's give that a test. If anybody's still around, Silver, if you're still there, go ahead and let me know how that sounds. Alright, let's give that a test. If anybody's still around, Silver, if you're still
Sounds
there.
good so far. All right.
That sounds.
So
Alright,
then,
anybody still around? Silver, if you're still
sounds
there.
good so far. All right.
That sounds.
So
Alright,
then,
let's switch this back.
good so far. All right.
Stand up. See if I can't steal a little bit of food. They don't have regular food in there. This back. Stand up. That's fine. See if I can't steal a little bit of food. Right in here. Looks like it's the baits. Back. Alright, so one of the mods we have on here. Oh, it's looping again. So see if I can't steal a little bit of food. Right in here. Looks like it's the baits. Alright, so one of the mods we have on here. Oh, it's looping again. So see if I can't steal a little bit of food. Right in here. Looks like it's the baits. Alright, so one of the mods we have on here. Oh, it's looping again. So see if I can't steal a little bit of food. Looks like it's the baits. Alright, so one of the mods we have on here. Oh, it's looping again. So see if I can't steal a little bit of food. Looks like it's
I wonder if it's it's probably a setting then with my OBS software.
So one of the mods we have on here.
I wonder if it's it's probably a setting then with my OBS software.
One of the mods we have on here.
I wonder if it's probably a setting then with my OBS software. I wonder if it's probably a setting then with my OBS software. Yeah. It's weird because I didn't have this issue before. I don't think I changed any settings, so unless something reset that I wasn't aware of. Yeah, I know I've had an echo problem in the past, but that's because I have my back
weird 'cause
to
I
a
didn't have this issue
too
before.
close to a
I don't
wall.
think I changed any settings, so unless something
But
reset
not
that I
a
wasn't
looping
aware of.
problem. It's more of a surround sound echo
Yeah,
problem.
I know I've had an echo problem in the past, but that's because I have my
It's
back
weird
to
'cause I
a
didn't have this issue before.
too close to a
I don't
wall.
think I changed any settings, so unless something
But
reset
not
that I
a
wasn't
looping
aware of.
problem.
It's more of a surround sound echo
Yeah,
problem.
I know I've had an echo problem in the past, but that's because I have my
It's
back
weird
to
'cause I
a
didn't have this issue before.
too close to a
I don't
wall.
think I changed any settings, so unless something
But
reset
not
that I
a
wasn't
looping
aware of.
problem.
I don't think that's gonna
More
help.
of a surround sound echo
Yeah,
problem.
I know I've had an echo problem in the past, but that's because I have my
It's
back
weird
to
'cause I
a
didn't
don't
have this
think
issue
that's
before.
gonna
Close
help.
to a
I
wall.
think I changed any settings, so unless something
But
reset
not
that I
a
wasn't
looping
aware of.
problem.
I don't think that's
There's a
gonna
very
help.
naked person in front of me.
I think that is. Whoops. Didn't want to leave that.
There's a very naked person in front of me.
Hmm. That is. Whoops. Didn't want to leave that.
I mean, I like hearing me, but I don't want to have that for everybody because that's just going to drive people crazy after a while. I'm kidding. I don't like hearing me that much. That's why I don't stream often enough yet. But I don't want to have talking to myself because that's just going to drive people crazy after a while. I'm kidding. I don't like hearing me that much. That's why I don't stream often enough yet. I don't want to have talking to myself because it's just going to drive people crazy after a while.
Yes.
Okay, I don't like hearing me that much.
Silly friends. Sending me links to stuff while I'm
I
streaming.
don't want to have talking to myself because it's just going to drive people crazy after a while.
Oop. That's not what I meant to do.
I don't like hearing me that much.
Silly friends. Sending me links to stuff while I'm streaming. I have no idea.
If it gets intolerable, I won't feel offended if you leave.
That's not what I meant to do.
But this is something I'm going to have to play around with a little bit later.
I have no idea.
If it gets intolerable, I won't feel offended if you leave. But this is something I'm going to have to play around with a little bit later.
I have no idea.
If it gets intolerable, I won't feel offended if you leave. But this is something I'm going to have to play around with a little bit later.
Yeah, I'll have to ask around, see if anybody
If it gets
has had that issue.
I won't feel offended if you leave.
Um,
But this is something I'm going to have to play around with
let's ask
a little
if.
bit later.
Yeah, I'll have to ask around, see if anybody has had that issue. Ask if. Yeah, I'll have to ask around, see if anybody has had that issue. Someone has the extinction skin. I have it too. Yeah, I'll have to ask around, see if anybody. Alright, so we got a barn. Someone has the extinction skin. Looks like a lot of barns. Let's figure out what we got around here. Well, I thank you kindly. To be fair, that's how I usually end up watching most people stream. What we got around here. Bored enough to not watch something else. Not that I don't want to watch other people stream. I just usually I'm too busy catching up on the too many people that I follow on YouTube. Oh, that's a bathroom. Not watch something else. Not that I don't want to be a peeping Tom now. Don't want to watch other people stream. I just usually. I think these are the guest houses. Catching up on the too many people that That's the signs over the door, probably so you can throw your name down. Don't want to be a peeping Tom now. Watch other people stream. Just usually. I think these are the guest houses. Catching up on the too many people that That's the signs over the door, probably so you can throw your name down. I like that design. Who in the bloody hell tamed the unicorn already? Half decent level too. That's funny. I like that design. Who in the bloody hell tamed the unicorn already? Half decent level. I feel like he's riding something. Let's see what he rates. That's funny. I like that design. Who in the bloody hell tamed the unicorn already? Half decent level. I feel like he's riding something. This bar and grill. Let's see what he rates. Sounds fancy. Right. Let's try not to trigger my OCD with those uneven stairs. Or these uneven ramps. I think somebody triggered my OCD with those walls with their building scaffolding out but not building snap points. Or these uneven ramps. I think somebody triggered my OCD with those walls with their building scaffolding out but not building snap points. Somebody triggered my This must be aviary of sorts, and I feel like zip lines might be going there. Oh, the unevenness. The curse of S Plus is too many extra snap points. Aviary of sorts, and then zip lines might be going there. Along with that. Oh, the unevenness. There it is.
necessarily know, or extra snap, take that into consideration. And then, so along with that, okay. So that GPS you're seeing, oh, are they? Yeah, doors are usually loud. Sorry, I forgot about that. But, so the GPS that you're seeing on the dynos is the tag that we put, stands for Geeks Patreon server. Doors are usually loud. In this case, and not global positioning satellite. But, oh, there's all the bodies. Jayla trying to be fancy in a hammock. On the dynos is the tag that we put, stands for Geeks Patreon. There's Unite the Clans over there. In this case, and not global positioning satellite. Oh, a rally body. There's a. Jayla trying to be fancy. Oh, thank you, somebody, whoever carried this over. This was a prank we did. Yeah, I do love the dynamic gates. This was a prank we did over on the Iron Mine servers. Thank you, somebody, whoever carried this over. And somebody thankfully carried that over here. I'm hoping it's another fellow Iron Miner. This was a prank we did over on, get blamed for it. Iron Mine servers. Thank you, somebody who carried this over. And somebody thankfully carried that over bonus here. Points here. I'm hoping it's another fellow Iron Miner. This was a prank we did over on, get blamed for it. So some of the mods that we have, might as well talk about this right quick. We have this, which allows us to actually transfer trophies between servers and Element, which is good for our cluster. That way things like the island, which somehow never have enough spinos to collect sales, and things like aberration, which have too many spinos to collect sales, allows us to actually even that off between servers. And a lot of us have a home base on one map, but we go farm stuff on other maps, so the element and stuff spinos to collect sales is to help with that. Transfer the major trophies. The artifacts could already be transferred. A lot of us have a home base on the mod author, put those in. But we go farm stuff on naturally we have S+. We have some eco stuff. So eco RP gives us this food tray. Artifacts could always gives us a very overpowered cooker and icebox, dye pot, etc. Naturally we have S+. Eco garden and furniture. We have some eco stuff, shrubberies and chairs and tables. The advanced raft ships quarters, so this has its version of some tables and chairs, etc. We also have the advanced raft crafting station. Furniture you didn't see because of the way I took it this time. The advanced raft ships quickly has its version of some tables go over here. It adds some extra pre-constructed rafts into the game. There's a dinghy, which is a very simple thing. A longboat is the step up from that. The cog is a little bit larger. It adds some extra pre-constructed rafts. And last but not least is a galleon. There's a dinghy, which is very simple. And oddly enough, they really don't cost much to craft, and the only prerequisite is the level 15 base raft. And they have versions of the base raft as well. They have the advanced raft and the advanced raft large. And what that does is it adds support for building structures out. So that is the top view of the galleon. And they have versions of the base raft. I'll give you guys a proper view of the side right now. But large. They're a pain to build on, so they're nice and big, and they hold a fair amount of dynos. So that is the top. Slap down a foundation and a couple ramps. You're pretty much good to go to transport some stuff. Proper view of the side right now to get around. Large. They're a pain to build on, nice and big, and they hold a fair amount of dynos. So that is the top. Slap down a foundation and a couple ramps. You're pretty much good to go to transport. So that's the advanced rafts. It's really fun, and they go fast too. And I think our settings have them set so that they count as metal. So they count as that metal vanilla raft, the motorboat. So they don't take a lot of damage from lead 6. So that's the advanced rafts. Most of our maps we do have them disabled. I think our settings have them set a lot of us build rafts and raft builds. They count as that metal vanilla raft, motorboat, boathouse style. They don't take a lot of damage from lead 6. Another one that we have is one of my favorite ones that we trialed over on the Iron Mine, and it's called Immersive Taming. And you build this food bait station, and you can make these little bait packets, which you guys saw in that ice box. Another one that we had a while ago, and what that does is held over on the iron mine.
You
It's
passively
passively
tame everything.
You build this food bait station, and you can make these
including Rexes and Gigas and all that. But the bigger the dino, the more likely you need to have a special bait called a trophy bait. And then normally what you do is you throw the trophy bait, and when it starts a combat, you gotta fight it so that it gets down to half of its health, which you can do from a dino that you're riding, or by shooting it or something.
Trophy bait.
And once it's down to half health,
trophy bait.
so it's normal passive taming where you can pet it and throw down more
Which you can do from
normal
meat
bags or berry
or by
bags,
shooting it or something.
or it eats that and it gains taming to half health.
So
it's normal passive taming fun. You can pet it. These are blacked out, but these things down here, these are some of the stuff from the advanced rafts. This is basically like a it's a motor, a power source. They have its own, it has its own version of an elevator. Some of the stuff from the advanced rafts, and that powers it. Basically, and here are the shadow profiles. So this is the dinghy, the motor, power source. They have one of these is the vanilla raft, and the other two are the advanced raft. This is the cog. This is the long ship, which makes it think that this is smaller, but this is in fact smaller. It's only like 3 times the length of this and not much wider. And that's the galleon. This is the cog. This is the long ship. And other than some other, this is smaller, but this is in fact smaller. Quality of life stuff like eco and much wider. And that reusable. This is the cog. Surprised I didn't remember that sooner. So we have reusable plus on here. Quality of life. That's the version we have, or utilities plus. One of the ones that allows us to reuse a bunch of stuff. Bunch of good quality of life mods that we have any good plus on here. Non-official server would have. One of the ones that allows us somebody already has an army of Trudons. Bunch of good quality of life mods that we have any good plus on here. Trudons, Pegos, Ichthyes would have. Long list of things I could easily live without in this game. Trudons. Bunch of good quality of life mods that we have any good plus on here. Trudons, Pegos, Ichthyes would have. Long list of things I could easily live without in this game. Trudons. Bunch of good quality of life mods that we have any good. Trudons, Pegos, oh no. Ichthyes would have. Raid the trough. Long list of things I could easily live without in this game. My fault for not paying attention. Raid the trough. Might have to go through the bodies. My fault for not paying attention. Raid the trough. Might have to go through the bodies. My fault for not paying attention. Alright. Food's back up. Water. Oh no, water's good. Nope, that's docks. There it is, water pit. Oops. Food's back up. Alright. Oh no, water's good. I go by Poseidon in game. I usually build out on the water. Work in progress. Alright. But so people know that I'm working on Poseidon in game. I usually build out on water and weight. If I start building, and I should probably dump most of these skins. But so people know that I'm working on Poseidon in game. I usually build out on water and weight. Let's go drop them on Mr. Pink. I should probably dump most of these skins. There, you get one of each, and Unite the Clans will get one of each. Because I'm feeling generous. Except for that, let's go drop them on Mr. Pink. There, you get one of each, and Unite the Clans will get one of each. Because I'm feeling generous. Ooh, I should put that on my drop them on Mr. Pink.
Normally I hate them, but I don't plan on keeping it. There, you get one of each, and Unite the Clans will get one of each. Because I'm feeling... Ooh, I should put that on there. Normally I hate them, but I don't plan on I like the sprinklers and vampire eyes, so I'll keep those. There we go. Where are you? There you go, you weird skeletal creature. Poor thing hasn't been fed. There we go. There he is. There you go, you weird skeletal creature. Poor thing hasn't been fed. Okay, let's do that. Now we're going to take back the... there he is. There you go, you weird skeletal creature. Apparently, poor thing hasn't been fed. Done. Okay. Let's do that. We're going to take back those. But you can get all these magical costumes as well. There, I'm done. Instant berries. Take back those. Enjoy the instant berries. Do you have any food? But you can get all these. You don't have any food. Sneaky bugger. He already has it. Done. Instant berries. Take back those. Enjoy the instant berries. Do you have any food? Oh yeah, that's why I wanted to find that shack. They had a shack where they had some basic tools and armor to start with. So let's see if I can just find that. Oh yeah, that's why I wanted to find that shack. They had a shack where they had some basic tools and armor to start with. So let's see if I can... Because flying is the easy thing to do. Find that. Shack where they had some basic tools to start with. So let's flying. Because flying is the easy thing to do. Find that. They had a shack where they had some basic tools to start with. So flying. Flying is the easy thing to do. See if we can find that little hut. Something's rafting by. Oh, I think that's it there. See if we can find that little hut. Something's rafting by. Ooh, good thing that was deep. Oh, I think that's it there. See if we can find that little hut. Ooh, good thing that was deep. Oh, it might have been. Ooh, good thing that was deep. It might have been. Actually, let's use this opportunity to put back the borrowed gear so that other people can still do the death run. Oh, hey, the lava's back. Use this opportunity to put back the borrowed gear so that other people can still do the death run. Oh, hey, the lava's back. For sure I was going to die on that. Put back the around here so that we can still do definitely. And now to run back up. Thought for sure I was going to die on that. Put back the around here. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, where are all these spiders coming from? That's not good. Oh, climb. Climb. That's not climbing. Oh, where are all these spiders coming from? That's not good. Oh, climb. Climb. That's not climbing.
all these spiders coming from? Oh, climb. Climb. Poop. Climbing. Poop. Well, I might have to run through the highlands again. Poop. Awesome. Poop. Well, I might have to run through the highlands again. Awesome. Get up there. Yep. Well, I might have to run through the highlands again. Not going well. Get up there. Let's regain some stamina and get out of here. Yep. Not going well. Get up there. Let's regain some stamina and get out of here. Yep. Actually. Leave myself a little bit here. There is the hat. Cloth. Hat. Shirt. Here. Let's just do there is the hat. Cloth. Hat. Some things on. No, I'm not completely naked. Oh, hey, speaking of niggas. Completely naked. Oh, hey, speaking of niggas. Oh shit. Oh shit. Mistakes were made. Oh, right, I'm thirsty. Whoops. This isn't gonna end well. Oh, hey, speaking of niggas. Oh shit. Oh shit. Mistakes were made. Or it might. Oh, right, I'm thirsty. Whoops. This isn't gonna end well. Haha! Saved by the crunchy rock carrot. Mistakes were made. Or it might. Oh, right, I'm thirsty. Whoops. This isn't gonna end well. Haha! Saved by the crunchy rock carrot. Mistakes were made. Or it might. Oh, right, I'm thirsty. Whoops. This isn't gonna end well. Haha! So many sheep. Once we get to the level where we can make some of those baits, we can tame all of the sheep and just have a sheep army. Ride them into battle. So many sheep. Once we get to the level where we can make some of those baits, we can tame all of the sheep and just have a sheep army. Ride them into battle. So many sheep. Once we get to the level where we can make some of those baits, we can tame all of the sheep and just have a sheep army. Ride them. Let's get some stam and then try and fly across half the highlands. Once we get to the level where we can make some of those baits, we can tame all of the sheep and just have a sheep army. Right, let's get some stam and then try and fly across half the highlands. Ooh. That's fine. I was told there's a blueprint library. So I'll just drop that off. I'm not a Terrorbird fan, so I won't be keeping it.
was told there's a blueprint library. So I just dropped that off. I'm not a Terrorbird fan, so I won't be keeping it. I was told there's a blueprint library. So I just dropped that off. I'm not a Terrorbird fan, so I won't be keeping it. 10-point landing. Oh, I didn't even notice. They're using the dynamic pillars. Nice. Yeah, that's cool. 10-point landing. But really, they probably only needed 2. One going there and opposite side there. Oh, I didn't even notice. They're using the dynamic pillars. Nice. Yeah, that's cool. I think this is the temporary workshop. Really, they probably only need 2. One going there and opposite side there. Pretty good furnishings. Pillars. Pretty saddle. Nice. Yeah, that's cool. And it's in the free box. Really, they probably only need 2. One going there and opposite side there. Pretty good furnishings. Pillars. Pretty saddle. Nice. Nice people. And it's in the free box. These are the different baits. So I could take these, and if I wanted, go back and tame those sheep. So these are the different baits. So I could take these, and if I wanted, go back and tame those sheep. What? How? There has to be a blueprint. Take these, and if I want to go back and tame those sheep. What? Dire squirrel still on? How? There has to be a blueprint. So I can take these. I want to take them, but I don't know if they're actually free for use. Or Jesus. What? What the shit? Dire squirrel still on? How? There has to be a blueprint. Ooh. I'm borrowing those. I want to take them, but I don't know if they're actually free for use. Or Jesus. I want that. What the shit? And they can have my 7 hair. I'm borrowing those. I want to take them, but I don't know if they're actually free for use. Or Jesus. I want that. Now they're just going to spoil anyway. What the shit? And they can have my 7 hair. Spoil anyway. What the shit? Just make my own guns. I can have my 7 here. Okay. Spoil anyway. Right. Just make my own guns. Yeah. Okay. Definitely need one of those. So let's learn some stuff here. Actually, oh geez. Definitely need one of those. I really started this late. I'm actually probably going to end that here, guys, because I'm going to be heading to bed soon. Let's learn some stuff here. Didn't realize exactly how late it was. But I do thank you all for coming out. Hope you had a great time. Sorry about the weird, loopy echo of my voice. Hopefully for next time I'll have that sorted out. Here, guys. And also thank you to Silverstar for letting me know about that and for the follow. Thank you all for coming out earlier. Hope you had a great time. Sorry about the weird loopy. Hope you all have a good night. And until next time. And also thank you to Silverstar for letting me know about that. Have a good one.